With today's final launch of the Space Shuttle, we turn the page on a remarkable period of America's history in space, while beginning the next chapter in our nation's extraordinary story of exploration. From the early exploits of Daniel Boone, Lewis and Clark, and Robert Peary, to the breakthrough journeys of Alan Shepard and John Glenn, Americans have always been a curious people, bold enough to imagine new worlds, ingenious enough to chart a course to them, and courageous enough to go for it. And the gifts of knowledge and innovation that we have brought back from the unknown have played their part in the building of our more perfect union. Some say that this final shuttle mission will mark the end of America's 50 years of dominance in human spaceflight. As a former astronaut and the current NASA administrator, I want to make clear that American leadership in space will continue for at least the next half century because we've laid the foundation for success. And for us at NASA, failure is not an option. Over 3 decades, the shuttle has brought this nation many firsts and many, many proud moments. It has helped the United States to maintain its leadership in space. It has vastly increased our knowledge about launch systems, which we'll apply to the next generation of space transportation. It opened the door to space for men and women of all races. It united our globe with communication satellites and helped us learn how to repair them in orbit. It launched science missions and brought the hundreds of research experiments to the International Space Station, which will be the centerpiece for our human spaceflight activities into the future. I know the transition from our flagship program to a new chapter in human spaceflight has not been easy. Change never is. I want to thank the NASA workforce for its dedication and professionalism. What you have accomplished continues to amaze the world, and we've only just begun. Tomorrow's destinations will inspire new generations of explorers, and the shuttle pioneers have made the next chapter of human spaceflight possible. President Obama is asking us to harness that American spirit of innovation, the drive to solve problems and create capabilities that is so embedded in our story and has led us to the moon, the great observatories, and to humans living and working in space. That American ingenuity is alive and well, and it will fire up our economy and help us win the future. Thank you, and Godspeed to Atlantis and her crew.